Hello everyone and welcome back. I'm Sarah Liz and I'm back with a sneak peek of the October clubs for Spellbinders. I don't know if you guys remember May, right? I do this at the beginning of every month. I sort of show you like what I've made so far, and then later in the month I have tutorials, and like I lost my mind. Absolutely lost it over the tropical birds. There were flamingos and parrots and toucans, and like we're at it again. These clubs, these are, I think, my favorite die sets since last May. Like, not just from the clubs, not just from Spellbinders, I mean, period. I mean, from anybody. They are so stinking cute. So I'm going to show you what I've made so far, show you the 4 clubs that I get ahead of time, and then give you just a few notes on some of the other clubs you might want to be on the lookout for. All right, my friends, of all the clubs that I get, this is beautiful, but it's number 4? Like, I can't believe I'm saying that. This folder is huge. It fits a half a sheet of cardstock. That's what I have back here is a full sheet of cardstock. And it has this candy cane poinsettia pattern. And so I embossed it on white cardstock and then I ink blended up. There is a little bit of burgundy ink all the way at the bottom, but for the most part, this is all in the color cherry from the Simon Says Stamp Positively Saturated ink line. It's a deep red, but I'm able to fade into nothing because I'm using my Spellbinders large blending brushes. They're so fluffy, right? It makes it so easy to ink blend. And then I splattered on a little bit of metallic watercolor as well. I added a sentiment from one of our holiday emergency card kits. I'll link below to the holiday emergency card kit playlist. We have, gosh, 4, maybe 5 kits so far. And there's another one coming out on Friday that coordinates with these Spellbinders Club kits beautifully. I'm so excited. So that is the 3D embossing folder of the month, and it is definitely a winner. Next, we have the stencil of the month, and this is a newer club. They added this maybe in December of last year. This one's wonderful. So there are actually 2 sets of layering stencils. This one creates this beautiful sort of geometric pattern, and I haven't even used it yet. I'm super excited. It wouldn't have to be holiday themed, and I love that it's so versatile. You can ink blend a full A2 panel with this. But what I've been playing with is this one. So 2 of these have ornaments on them. And then this one, I had to do a little masking to get these little pieces on the top. And then here we have the rest of like the hook piece for the ornaments. So I made 2 cards. This one is just ink blending, and I used a little bit of metallic ink on here too. And I love it. Christmas cheer throughout the year. These are beautiful. I have a little bit of shading on here. I'll have a video for you. It's super quick and easy, especially with oxides. So if you're like, Sarah, I don't think I can do that, you can do that. I promise you can. This one, I had a smudge up here, like my stencil shifted, and I was like, well, let's try something. Let's experiment because this isn't a perfect panel anyway. I think I love this one more. Look at the texture on that. This is Puff Dotty. It's a 3D embossing folder. It's one of my favorites. And then this sentiment is from the kit that's coming out on Friday. Happy holidays from the Mostly Nice list. And then don't tell anybody. That is from my brand new die set that I designed for Trinity Stamps. There is another video on my channel today giving you a little sneak peek of the 2 sets that I designed for them for this release. I can't even believe it, and they fit perfectly with the emergency kit sentiments. So definitely check that out. I'm super excited. Next up, we have the small die of the month. You guys, I didn't know that I loved critters. I mean, I knew, but I didn't know that that was the thing that would like make me lose it and just go super like dorky excited about dies or even stamps. This small die of the month has this bear who is so stinking cute. All these lights and the penguin. The penguin actually is meant to be kind of up here on his head holding the star, but I did a landscape card and so he didn't really fit. But I'm going to have him, I think, sliding down a snowbank on a card coming up. The bare top to bottom is about 3.5 inches. And at the base, that's his widest, I think, about 3 inches wide. And these are 2 separate strands of lights. They have 2 different sizes of bulbs. You could repurpose them for all kinds of things. And they're super quick and easy to put together. Okay, the lights are a little fiddly, but worth it. The bear and the penguin themselves, super slick. Then we have the large die of the month, which is always one of my favorites, but hands down top pick for clubs is this one this month. That small die is right behind it. But here's what I've got first. Do not be fooled by the Halloween card. There's a leg and then a shoe or a slipper. They're supposed to be slippers, right? And then I used the little monster add-on here to make 2 legs. I used one of my BetterPress plates to do, it's like really subtle, the spider web in the background. Death creeps ever closer. I stole this from the Halloween emergency card kit that came out last month. I will link that below because we still have time to make more fun Halloween cards. But you can turn these slippers into all kinds of things, or you can use the pieces without the legs and slippers. Here are all of my other critters. Okay, so we have Santa, and he has hats that go both directions. We have this penguin, there's a little bunny, and there's this ridiculous reindeer. You guys. So here's a little sneaky peek. I made this card for a class that I'm teaching coming up, and I used these 2 critters, and then I put them on little action wobblers. The circles are from my die set. The scallop is from my die set. That digital paper and the sentiment are exclusive to the class that's coming up. I can't even announce it yet, you guys. Like, I'm probably not supposed to tell you, but look for that. I'm obsessed with this paper, and it's a little fun fold, right? So we've extended what is otherwise a short flap on a mini slimline card. I love these so much. I have 3 more cards prepped to film using this die set because I love it so much, and I think it carries you through like all of fall and into winter. It hits Halloween and Christmas, but then some of these, like, you absolutely can just use them for winter themed cards. And I get stuck in the middle of winter, like really struggling to know what to put on a card if it's not a cute winter critter. So really, really in love with these. Definitely, I would say check out all the inspiration on the Spellbinders website for the large die of the month because it knocks it out of the park this year. There's even a greeting on here, warm and cozy wishes. Other top picks for clubs, the clear Stampin' Die of the month. Super cute, also has holiday critters. We have a snowman, a bunny, a polar bear, and a penguin. And the style of art, I think, really lends itself to flat coloring that doesn't need shading. So if you're like, I don't usually do stamps because I'm not a colorist, really great choice. The stitching die of the month is beautiful. And you guys know I'm always on the lookout trying to figure out, would you need to stitch this? And I was talking to my friend Lauren from Lauren Taylor Made. If you aren't familiar with her channel, I'm going to link it at the top. Check out Lauren. She just amazes me all the time. So there is a tree, but you can take the stitching in and out. Same with the tree trunk. And the same with the bottom of the sort of snow globe, cloche, whatever we're calling this. And there's all this like snow in the background for that snow globe. Beautiful. So I think you could definitely make that one without having to stitch anything. A lot of the holes are really small and are more like a pierced detail than a stitching detail anyway. So I would check that one out even if you don't stitch. I don't stitch and you can't make me. The 2D embossing folder is called Checkered Argyle, and I think it's wonderful. It's just as big as the 3D, half a sheet of cardstock, and it's this wonderful geometric pattern that would be great for masculine cards. But then, like, I just love a geometric pattern too. So I think it works year-round for everybody, and that's always a win. And then the glimmer of the month is super clever. It is like a strand of lights, and you can hot foil, right? Glimmer of the month. You hot foil it, but then they've designed the plate so that you can nest it together. Like if you glimmer once and then you want to also glimmer a larger portion of your cardstock, it will nest into what you have already hot foiled. So really, really clever. I'll try to show a picture of like the back of that packaging so you can see what I mean. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful set. If you're looking at the clubs and half or more of them are really tempting, definitely check out the Deluxe Caboodle. It is a 60% savings and it always comes with a bonus item. This month, the bonus item is a set of sentiments. They're press plates called Fuzzy Feelings, and you can BetterPress or hot foil with them. Delivering furry wishes and penguin kisses. Hope your day is full of cozy toes and warm wishes. They're so cute. Sending you fuzzy feelings and festive cheer. Hope your holidays sparkle with joy and happiness. So absolutely great. It's 4 press plates and 4 cutting dies to go with them. I feel like you're getting a lot for your bonus item this month. If you're new to the Spellbinders clubs, new registration starts on the 6th. I will have a video tutorial on the 6th showing you how to make some of these cards. And then I love these so much. These are ending up in like tons of other videos that I'm doing. So normally I do a second dedicated video, but I think you might get sick of seeing the same dies over and over. So there might not be a second dedicated video, but tons of inspiration here. You have until the 27th to sign up if it's a new club for you. If you haven't seen it already, I have another sneak peek video on my channel this morning for Trinity Stamps because tomorrow I am launching my very own die sets. I have 2 die sets that coordinate with the emergency card kits. You don't need them for the kits. Obviously, if you've been here, you know that. But you guys, I'm so excited. And there's a pop-up. So check that out. I'll link it at the end here. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. And I will see you next time.